Hello students, in this video we are going to learn theory of equations, some important questions from the exercise. Okay, so let's take these questions. If the roots are in AP, so that actually what we are discussing is if the roots of the equation are in connected with the relation. It means if relation between roots are given, then how to find out the roots of the equation. Here, if the roots of the equation are in AP, then what is the, how do you solve this? So this is 8x cube minus 36x square minus 18x plus 81 equal to 0. So what is the condition? Roots are in AP. How do you solve? If roots are in AP, then how do you solve this equation? So now what is given is the relation between roots are given. What is the relation between roots? They are in AP. So that means let's first take a minus d comma a plus d as roots. So that sum of the roots is what? Sum of the roots, you know. Sum of the roots is here 3a. Now 3a is given as what? Minus 36 by 8. See, the minus plus 36 by 8. Immediately, sum of the roots means this plus this plus the sum of three roots is minus b by a. That means what? 36 by 8. So now here, this one you can cancel out. That means a equal to what you get is here 12 by 8. 12 by 8. That is what? 3 by 2. A is 3 by 2. Immediately you got a is 3 by. That means one root you got. So now another is product of roots you have. What is that product of the roots? Product of roots is a minus d into a plus d. But we know if this is a, we know. So we can substitute. So now this is a square minus b square into a, we know 3 by 2 equal to what you get is minus 81. This is minus 81 by 8. Minus 81 by 8. This is minus 81 by 8. So now this a square, we know a square minus d square equal, simply you can write this one is minus 27 by 4, right? 27 3 is 4. So now this is d square. Now d square equal to what you get, this you bring that side. A square, that a square is 9 by 4 plus 27 by 4. So that means now what you get is d square equal to you get 36 by 4. That is 36 by 4, that is 9. D equal to actually plus or minus 2. You can take plus 2 or minus 2, because here if you take plus 2, whatever you get, same thing you will get by taking minus 2. So D equal to plus or minus 2. Now it's enough. No? So now what are the roots you get is a minus d. A minus d equal to what you get is 3 by 2 minus 2 is minus 1 by 2. So a is 3 by 2. These are the roots. A plus d is what? A 3 by 2 plus 2. 3 by 2 plus 2. So now for this, if we add plus 2, this one. For this, if you add 2 plus, this is 7 by 2. So these are the roots. You can see these are the roots. So like this, you can find out within means 2. By taking 2, just sum of the roots you can take and product of the roots you can take, and you can find out. This is how you have to do if the roots are in AP. Okay, then let's go to a question which where the roots are in GP. So here is another question that what is given is here roots of this equation roots are in GP. Then you have to roots are in GP. Then you have to solve this equation. So now let's take the roots as a by r comma a comma ar. Like this you have to take. Why? If you take like this, immediately a by r product of roots into a into ar, that is product of roots, be the roots. So then what will happen? Now product of the roots is, now you see product of roots is, this is minus of minus 1 by 3. Understand, this is product of the roots is this 1 by 3. So now what you get is a cube equal to 1 by 3 you get. So that directly you get a root. Directly you will get a root as one root you get, that is a cube root of 1 by 3. So that's what you get as one root. So now, now how do you find the other root? So if you know one root like this, then you will be able to find out the other roots by sum of the roots. What is that? A by r plus a plus ar equal to what you get is 26 by 3. So this is going to be 26 by 3. This is going to be, now if you take a common, because a is there here, if you take a common, what you are going to get is 1. Now a I'm taking common, and then I take 1 plus r square by r. This is going to be 26 by 3. Okay. Okay, right. Yeah, 1 minute. Here question is, see, I wrote the question wrong. This is 52, and this is going to minus 24. Otherwise question, otherwise also we can solve, but it's going to be very complicated. Therefore we'll take like this only. This is what is 24 by 3. Sorry, this is 24 by 3 is what is 8. A cube is 24 by 3, which is cube root of 8, which is what is 2. Okay, so then this one is, yeah, this one is correct only. Now a is what is 2. A is what is 2, right? This is 2 ones and 2 13s. So now what you are going to get is 3 plus 3r plus 3r square. You know now 13r, this is going to be 3r square minus 10r plus 3 is going to be 0. And here we can understand minus 9r minus r plus 3 equal to 0. That means r equal to simply 3. Okay, r 1 by 3. R equal to 3r 1 by 3. If you substitute 3r 1 by 3, you are going to get the same. So now you have a and r. So what are the roots? So then roots immediately can find out. Roots are a by r, that is 2 by 3, comma 2, comma 2 into 3, that is 6. So this is these are the roots which are in GP with common ratio r is 3. So if you multiply 3 to this, you get this. Multiply 3, then you get this. So like this. So then we will see the question which is in HP. So now if roots are in HP, so that is 6x cube minus 11x square plus 6x minus 1 equal to 0. Roots are in HP. This is the relation that he gave to find out the roots of this equation. In this, what we are seeing is roots are connected by some relation, then you have to find out the roots. So now here, whenever roots are in HP means what you should do is let roots be like this. You can take 1 by a minus d, comma this I am taking HP na, 1 by a minus d, comma 1 by a, comma 1 by a plus d, like this I can take. So roots are in HP. So okay, 1 minute, not like this. Okay, instead of taking like this, so what we can do is, one thing we can do is, okay, let the roots be, yeah, okay, we'll take 1 minus, okay, yeah, like this only, 1 minus d, okay, 1 by a, comma 1 by a plus d. These are in HP, no doubtly these are in HP. Okay, these are in HP. So what I am thinking is, another thought was there in my mind, that if the roots are in HP for this equation, if the roots are in HP, then what we can do is we can divide this with x cube, and then we'll take the roots are in AP also we can take. That is how I thought of. Okay, but now let the roots of this equation be AP, right? HP. So then roots will be like this. So then if I reverse this, that means a minus d, comma a, comma a plus d are roots of this one. I have to substitute 1 by a, f of 1 by x equal to 0. Okay, let roots of let the roots be this of the equation f of x equal to 0. If these are the roots for f of x equal to 0, then these will be roots of f of 1 by x equal to 0. If you substitute in the place of x 1 by x, this becomes 6 by x cube minus 11 by x square plus 6 by x minus 1 equal to 0. That implies what you get is here this is 6 minus 11x plus 6x square minus x cube equal to 0. Of course, here 1 is one root. Just by seeing you can recognize. But anyway, he gave this by using this relation, we will find. It's actually easy to find because 1 is the root. If you just substitute x equal to 1, x equal to 1 is the root. Other two roots you can easily find out. Okay, anyway, but this concept we are using, therefore this is x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 equal to 0. So now what are the roots for this? This one. Now sum of the roots is what? 3a. Sum of the roots 3a equal to 6, a equal to 2. So product of the roots is what? A minus d into a plus d. Product of the roots is what is? Product of the roots is 6. So now this a is 2. So 2 square minus d square into a is 2 equal to 6. That means 4 minus d square equal to 3, d square equal to 1, d equal to plus or minus 1. But you can take either plus 1 or minus 1. Therefore, roots becomes what? Therefore, roots of the given equation are. So, 1 by a minus d. So, a is what is 2. So, 1 by 2 minus 1. Let's take d equal to 1 you can take. 1 by 2 minus 1, comma 1 by 1. 1 by a is 1 by 2, comma 1 by 2 plus 1, 3. These are the roots. That means 1 comma 1 by 2 comma 1 by 3 are roots. Hope you understand this one. What I did is here I have taken these are the roots for f of x equals 0. Then what will happen is a minus d, a plus d will become roots for f of 1 by x equal to 0. So that is a condition here. That is the main thing you have to observe. Then in the place of x, if you put 1 by x, then this will be the equation and automatically you will get the other roots. Hope you understand this one. Okay, next question is this one. You have to solve this one. Solve if it has multiple roots. Already explained multiple roots concept. If it has multiple roots. So if it has multiple roots, we don't know how many. Multiple roots means repeated roots. How many multiple roots it has, we don't know. That means there may be 2 equal roots, 3 equal roots, all 4 equal roots. But all 4 equal roots is not possible in this case, just by saying you can say. But we know, so let's take f of x as given equation. Given equation is f of x. Now let's find f dash of x. What is f dash of x here? So 4x cube minus 12x square plus 26x minus 24. Hope this is 6 3 is 18. 18x square minus plus 20 is, yeah, this is what is the f dash of x. Now f double dash, no f dash of x if I see and if I substitute 1. So is there anything that, no, I will not get anything. So f double dash of x, let's take 12x square minus this is 36x plus this is 26. Now what would I do is, what is the multiple roots concept? If f of alpha 0, f dash of alpha 0 and f double dash of alpha is not equal to 0, then what we can say is alpha is, this implies what? Alpha is repeated root or multiple root of order 2. So this is what is repeated root. Twice repeated root of multiplicity 2. We say like this, multiplicity 2. So now if f dash of alpha 0 and f triple dash of alpha is not equal to 0, then multiplicity becomes 3, like that we discussed. Now here in this, if we see this one, this is 26, yeah, okay, yeah, that's 26. So if you see here, we can find some root or not. So if I substitute plus 1 or minus 1, doesn't work. Plus 2 or minus 2, if I substitute, put x equal to 2, you have to check like this, 4, 12 fours, 48 minus this is 72 plus 26. So this is also not going to work like this. minus is surely, negative is impossible. So just let me see the question. Correct. Okay, yeah. So x equal to, now let's see here, 26, actually 26 by 12. This what is 13 by 6. So yeah. Okay, instead of this, what we can do, we can solve it. Na? So this one, if we solve, what we are going to get is, yeah, this one is, if you take 2 common, what you are going to get, 6x square minus 18x plus 13. So this is 13 into 6. What we can write so that we get 18 is, so for this, actually, for this equation, we are not getting any, we can get the roots, but these roots are, if you see, these are not, so if you see x equal to 18 plus or minus under root of, we are not getting a integer root, a rational root, but there 18 square is 324 minus, this is 4 6 is 24 into 13. So 13 4s are 52, 13 2s are 26 plus 5. 26 plus 5, 31. So you are going to get here 12. That means the roots you are getting this complicated one. So now what we are going to do is f dash of x, we take this f dash of x, and f dash of in this, if you substitute 1, you will not get, if you substitute 2, negative number is impossible because it's all going to be negative. So positive number you have to substitute. If you substitute 2, also not possible. F dash of 3, if you substitute, what you are going to get is, so 4 into this is 27 minus 18 into 9 plus 26 into 3 minus 24. Okay, this one, if you calculate mostly, this one is 27 fours. This is 54,108 minus 18 nines. This is 152. This is, sorry, 162 plus this is 26 3 75 78 minus 24. This is going to be, this is 78 means 186 minus this is also 186 0. That means f dash of 0, f dash of 3 is 0, and f of 3, and you got f dash of 3 is 0 you got, and f of 3 you can check, that's also 0. Therefore now 3 is root of multiplicity 2. So 3 you got a root. Now we'll use synthetic division. X equal to 3 let's take, and let's take this coefficients. So what are this? 1 minus 6, and this is 13, this is minus 24, and this is 36. So now this one you have to put 0, this is 1. So multiply 1 into 3, 3. This is minus 3. Again multiply, again add, again multiply, again add, again multiply. This is 0. So now again what you should do, again one more root is also there. That means this is the quotient, this is a quotient you got, third degree. One more root is 3. So again one more time you divide 1. So add, then multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, this is 0. So now what you got is x minus 3, one root, x minus 3, another root, into its quotient is, so this quotient is going to be x square plus 4 equal to 0. So now these are the two roots, and remaining two roots will be minus 4 and x equal to plus or minus 2y. This is what is the answer. So like this you can solve